Hey, my name is Brandon Ruiz. I am an herbalist, small business owner, and the founder of the Charlotte Herbal Accessibility Project here in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Charlotte Herbal Accessibility Project is a soon-to-be nonprofit based here in Charlotte, North Carolina. The project aims to provide easy and affordable access to herbalism and holistic healthcare to communities around the city, specifically focused on marginalized and low-income communities. We're providing this education by teaching about herbalism in its entirety, from seed to tincture. We want to educate on the cultivation of medicines, growing, processing, and medicine making as a whole. And we want participants to be able to learn these skills and develop them in order to have these skills in the future and sustain themselves. So right now, the Charlotte Herbal Accessibility Project occupies this space, the Community Partnership Garden on 36th Street in North Davidson. And right now we're growing over 60, maybe 70 different medicinal and edible plants. Right now our outreach consists of people coming, volunteers and participants to come help harvest, to learn about techniques in harvesting and planting, which was more, planting was more in the springtime, but right now in the summer and late summer we're doing a lot of harvesting and getting things ready for the fall beds. Right now we're partnering with projects like the Bulb Mobile Farmers Market. It's a farmers market run by a good friend of mine, Alicia, who basically travels to those specific low-income communities all over the city and offers affordable, healthy produce. And through our collaboration, what I'll be doing is going and educating those people about herbal medicine, bringing tinctures made from herbs grown in the garden and fresh medicine, fresh vegetables, and really getting hands-on with the participants who are actively at those markets. So the project's goals for the rest of this year is to consistently be harvesting the medicine that we have. We have an overabundance of herbs like motherwort, of holy basil. We'll have a lot of echinacea later in the year as well. Focusing on starting fall beds, and then at the beginning of next year in the spring, what we want to do is we want to systematically occupy specific plots and community gardens in those low-income communities around Charlotte, because what we've figured out is that although this space is very great and very accessible and has a lot going on, it's at a place that doesn't really represent a vantage point for all communities around town. One of the project's main focus is to not just be sustainable, but to be regenerative. We want to be creating garden spaces in areas that have never had access to this before and teaching people how to take their own responsibility of their own healthcare and putting that in their own hands. We want to be able to turn empty lots like this garden was into a thriving food forest where people can come and have medicine for all of their common day ailments. Thanks so much for watching, and I am so excited to see the enormous amount of social change that this project and this grant with Mountain Rose Herbs is going to bring to Charlotte, North Carolina.